Hi Cappies, it's me Parker, welcome. I'm back for the foreseeable future doing readings and unboxings again. So this is the reading for March 24th to April 6th. We do have a full moon in Virgo on this day that this is coming out, and it's the opposite sign of Pisces. We just entered Aries season, the first sign of the zodiac from Pisces, the last. So it's the reset. It's a new astrological year with Virgo being the opposite sign of Pisces. This full moon is kind of trying to wrap out a lot of the lessons from and integrate some of the lessons and energies that we worked through in the last astrological cycle. So I am seeing a common kind of theme for earth signs. I did Taurus and Virgo already. It's kind of playing out in opposite ways for them, but it's the same kind of theme. So in letting go of the old and springing forward, springtime into this new Aries energy and cycle and astrological year, with Taurus, that looked a lot like letting go of old ways of being in terms of having to take control and not being so laid back and kind of clinging to old ways of being, and taking a bold step in a new direction, but choosing to do so, like taking control. Whereas Virgo, it was more like having to relinquish some control. Either way, the theme for earth signs with this Virgo full moon that I'm seeing is going with the flow. Some needing to take control of their destiny, some needing to relinquish control and go with the flow of their destiny. So we'll see what's coming out for you, Cappies. What wants to come through today for you guys? Capricorns. I have a Capricorn stellium in my chart, including Saturn. That was fun, my Saturn return. But anyways, I'm rambling. I just got back to my channel, so I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, Capricorn. What's up with Cappies in this full moon? What's coming through this week for them? One more. What's up with Cappies this week? You guys feel a little tense. Okay. Yeah. Pretty much the exact energy that I was just talking about. Can we get one more, please? That's too many, but I'll take that one. Oh, wow. I have to look at these cards because it's Aries energy. Oh no, my hands are completely trashed because where I am, it's super, super dry. I'm just gonna grab a band-aid. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause you guys. Sorry, Cappies. I just had to grab a band-aid. Where I live in Canada, it is so dry. Like, put lotion on all day, every day and night, and my hands are just cracking and bleeding. So we're going to look at this pile. We're going to look at the underlying energy. What actually came out was the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Cups is things of the past or memories. Like, they look like they're reminiscing, like that's a scene from your childhood or something like that. It can also be patterning, like where we get stuck in loops of energy or we repeat patterns. Well, look at what this is. It's old things, the past memories. Wheel of Fortune. That is the wheel turning. That is stepping into this new Aries cycle, the new astrological cycle, the springtime. That's the wheel turneth. A third card came out. Seven of Cups. Wow. This is really interesting and I like it. So, yes, people are trying to wrap out big cycles right now. This feels really potent for you guys. Of course, with I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. With the current time that I'm putting this out, like we just entered Aries season, right? There's Aries energy all over this, and I'll show you the other cards that came out. It's kind of a lot. But we actually see the High Priestess stepping into the Fool as the wheel turns there. That's Pisces season, Aries. So the closing out, wheel turn, a new cycle begins, a reset. You guys do feel quite impacted by this. Maybe some of you guys watching this have Aries or Pisces placements. Maybe you have Virgo moon as well with this moon cycle. It is a big time, and I mean, you guys are the oldest and most, kind of in some ways, most capable earth sign. I don't want to necessarily see that. It looks like you guys are really rolling with this energy. Like a lot is opening up for you. Like some of you may have had a period of like seclusion, but more in the spiritual sense, like doing some spiritual work, or having done some spiritual or emotional growth, or had a period of solitude, and now you're really embodying that stepping into spring energy here, and it looks really, really good. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's exactly what it sounds like. The Wheel of Fortune turneth. Things are looking up with the Wheel of Fortune. The 6 of Cups moving to the 7th. That was the next card that flew out. This is a world of possibilities. I am getting kind of a dreamy energy off of this too. So on the advice side, maybe some of you guys are feeling a little lackadaisical, kind of struggling to get out of this. This can be a reminiscing card, right? That like she's like deep in her book, like she's like in her room by herself, she's like totally wrapped up in what she's thinking about or thinking back on those past memories, or past cycles. This to me just, it does have a dreamy kind of secluded quality to it. And with this, it's like progression energy, 6 to the 7, branching out. It's like looking out, like see how she's like with her book, and then the next card is like, I'm breaking out onto the shore, like I'm going to go see the world above now. And with this card, there's so many options. It's literally the card of options and what have you, but it can be a very dreamy, illusory card as well. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. There's that cup. Wow. For whoever I'm reading this for, it's like with this cycle that I'm tapped into right now, it's like a total opening up, or like liberation, or like here's like the moon, right? The dark solace and solitude and just doing your own thing. And then this is like, oh, like I'm breaking out, I'm looking at the sun. That's what this energy feels like, because look at the pouring that's happening. We have cups, that's all emotion in the heart space. It's interesting to me in this card, somebody is giving a cup to someone else. We have another cup here, the Ace of Cups. That cup is getting filled with something. This cup is full of flowers. It's being gifted to that person. We're adding one more cup into the mix here. And then it's like opening up. So whether that is like just your own cup, see how she's kind of like got her hand there on her heart or a little, or like over her heart chakra. I want to see more about this Ace of Cups, but that cup is getting filled. And then look at the cup that she's holding. This is the 6 of Pentacles. This has also come out for Virgo. This was reciprocation, and they had a very similar message about, well, so did Taurus. Kind of both of them did, about the heart space. Actually, I think it was Taurus. I'll link whichever one it was down below because it's very similar, but that cup is totally getting filled. Now, I don't know if that was like with that solace time that whoever this you or this other person had, they were just filling their own cup, and now they're like getting released, like that fly is like getting released from that cup by that woman, right? Come breaking out, or if this is an actual relationship. It might be. I'm very curious about this Ace of Cups. But this is a gift as well. It is the gift of being freed or coming out of hiding. It just has that feel to it. But it's also like, look at me, and they're all observing them. Like, here I come, I'm coming up on the scene, that person's releasing that fly. And they're like, I'm being released. My cup is full, or it's being filled by something or a circumstance, or I'm allowing it to be filled. I'm breaking out, like looking at the sun. Like, imagine when that lid was on that cup that fly is in. That would be like her in solace and solitude, right? Maybe filling her own cup, doing some healing, taking some time away, maybe getting in tune emotionally, getting in tune spiritually, and then when that cover comes off, it's bright out, they're all like, whoa, they're like looking at it. This one's like, she's breaking out onto shore. Like, that's a whole new world, literally, like Ariel, right? And then this deck does have like fairy tale stuff in it, and looking at the sun, bright, bright, bright. I love that, and there's so many options. There's so many options with where to go from here. It's really nice with the Wheel of Fortune. I love that energy for you guys. It's really good. So let's look at this Ace of Cups. I feel like we're all just going to get repeating messages at this point because it literally all just came out. Like, somebody's having a major breakthrough moment. But it's the adding or the filling of this cup that's at the center of this, because we're going from this nostalgic energy forward to the future, and the wheel turneth. That's, they're like holding like a little vase cuppy thing too, right? And I just see like that's like the energy of this person that's like, woohoo, like feeling healed. Like, it feels very nice. We do have an Emperor. Ooh, you guys. Wow. We have an Emperor, that Aries energy, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it just feels like with this season, of course, that is a masterful energy. Rules an empire, like, controls all the 4 elements of tarot, right? Like the emotional, physical, the mental, and communication, and the, like, action and drive and ambition and all that. But that, to me, is just, like, it's mastery. Sorry, my alarm is going off. I took a nap yesterday. That's, like, yes, it's mastery, and that's a Knight of Cups moving forward. Definitely this could be, like, a person coming onto this scene, because, like, that fly is holding a coin there. It is a gifty energy sometimes, and that cup is being filled. That could be this person. This could be a person entering your life, or you entering someone else's life, but I'm also seeing it like this very content, like he looks very content and in control energy bursting forward out of the ocean into the sun, right? Underneath that, we have the Lovers and the Ace of Swords. I might pull this out because this is very interesting to me. Also, I just want to point out that we have Ace, 6 and 6. And 7 can be quite a spiritual number, but we have aces and 6s. That's new beginnings and harmony all over this. So is the Lovers, major for Gemini. The Lovers is the united front of masculine and feminine energy. It can talk about being in alignment. It can, of course, talk about actual relationships between lovers. I just heard and friends. But with the Ace of Cups, that can be the card of falling in love, too. And there's a big fat sword of truth here. To me, that does feel like the clarity that's coming out from this. Remember how I said there was like that foggy energy before with this priestess? To me, that does feel like just coming out of that. Like I said, like stepping out onto the rock, into the sun, things are clear, you're feeling good, you're feeling in alignment, the masculine and feminine, the lovers there. But it can also speak to conversations, truth bombs, decisions with the lovers there, and of course, love relationships. So like I said, for some of you, this could like literally be this emperor with this sword, Aries energy, coming in with an offer or communicating, and you know, there's that big sword of truth there, and there's a lover relationship. For some, that could be like this coin, like, I have a coin, look at me, I have a cup, I'm riding in on my horse, I'm here to fill your cup, or my cup is full. But for the other half that I'm reading for, it's just being very, very in alignment, feeling renewed, coming out the other side from this energy, or in this new period of like astrological refreshment and a new cycle, like feeling very refreshed, very like ready to take on the world and in alignment. There's a King of Wands, King of Pentacles, there you are, King of Swords. Wow. King, action, charisma, firmly planted. There's, you know, your court card, the King of Earth, and then King of Swords. There's that Ace of Sword being wielded there, but that pretty much is the Emperor, right? And then there's a Page of Coins on the bottom, that coin that fly is holding. We have a Ten of Cups underneath that. This definitely could be the coming together of a love relationship for sure. That could also have a dreamy quality to it as well. Whoever this one is, if it's not you, could be someone with Aries in their chart, but I'm just feeling like this season clear up, like entering the new spring season, is really bringing, if this is a person, this person into your life, or you are that person. But that is someone who's assured, confident, in control, pretty established, or they know what they're doing, or they know what they're talking about. They're coming out as all kings. They're, like I said, in control. And remember how I was saying, like with this this moon cycle for earth signs, it's all about either taking or relinquishing control. Yeah. Ten of Cups. Judgment. Interesting. Judgment. For some of you, there is a decision here. Maybe to push through something, but I couldn't tell you exactly what that is regarding, because it's, we can look at this Ace of Swords really quick. There is a Ten of Cups. Ace and Ten of Cups, that's really good. Just saying. If this is a person coming in, it looks really good, but it could just also be, like, I just keep hearing that, or no, not Ariel, but Aladdin. I had the songs mixed up there for a second, but that's kind of what I'm hearing, is like, a whole new world, like that song. Awkward singing, but yeah. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. I want to see what's up with that one. Ace of Swords for Cappies. It feels like clarity. But it could be someone speaking their truth as well. Show me the Ace of Swords. I'm just getting appreciation off of this. See how the beast is staring right at her? And she's got her eyes closed. He's like eyeing her down. If this is two people, this definitely could be someone with Aries in their chart. A masculine energy. Doesn't have to be a man or a woman. It's just who is more the one being eyed and the one doing the eyeing, right? She's kind of doing her own thing. If it's two people, that's definitely one of them is kind of in this dreamy state. They're feeling nostalgic, or they're kind of holed up spiritually and emotionally a little bit. Not in a negative way. They're just a little secluded, and this person is like totally opposite, like day and night, right? And this person's eyes and their focus are crystal clear. They're like eyes wide open, crystal clear focus, whereas this other feminine energy, man or woman, is just more doing their own thing. In this kind of, like I said, dreamy energy. And the clarity and sharpness that's coming in is the masculine energy, kind of taking charge here, taking control. And that's the cup coming in. Or it's all one person and they're shifting from this dreamy state to this very eyes wide open, in the light, focused state. So let's maybe just get one or two cards. We're at 22 minutes already. Anything else for Capricorn? I will laugh if that Tower card comes out, by the way. Three of Wands. Yep. Nice. And the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. Very, very nice. That is that. Wow. The focus, the focus, the focus. There's your court card again, that king, that masculine energy. Look at that focus. So again, for those of you, and this is the card of hard work, but eight of gifts or eight of presents in this deck. But it is the card of hard work, and like it's like focusing really hard on something. Like look at that focus on her, and then look at the focus on that present, right? And that is a lot of focus. That did come up in another reading as well. But again, for those where this is just a transition, and then underneath that, oh look, the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Page of Swords. For some of you, this is someone that has their focus on someone else, and the other person is just like la la la, or they're doing some kind of healing, or you know, they're figuring stuff out. Or they're just like, they're in their room up late at night reading books by themselves. For some of you, definitely the focus is on another person. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, love that for you guys with the Lovers. Again. But for those of you where this is just you coming into focus after being in that Piscean energy, that kind of dreamy energy, and you're coming into like this very, I'm in the daylight now, things are crystal frickin' clear, that's the Emperor like seizing the day, right? And then the Three of Wands, that is like things are on the horizon. Like in this card, the mermaid is like looking out to the sea. This is the card of something forming in the distance with that new focus and new direction, and meeting in that the energy, you're coming into them. It's like a manifestational energy. It's what follows with either the king with this lover's energy deciding to pursue this interest with his lover there, or that's them meeting in this energy, what happens after, or this is what just happens on the next phase of life or what have you once this focus comes into play for this person, if it's just one person. But this is a card of abundance as well. This cup is being filled. That's like the universe, fill thy cup. This is a gifty energy, but it's also a reciprocal energy popping out on the scene, right? It's manifestational in a really good way with this Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to leave it at that. Cappies, this reading was like a total joy to do because it all just looks really, really, really good. Oh, and I forgot to mention the Ace of Pentacles. This could totally be also, if it's not a love relationship, an actual gift, whether that's a gift from the universe or a tangible gift, or this person is a gift if it is a love relationship. But yeah, that's a gift. There's gifts all over this, whether metaphorical or literal. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I love this. This was a good reading for my round of readings to leave off on, because I just came back to the channel and I won't be doing another set of readings till next week. So awesome. I love that, you guys. Till we meet again, take care.